Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. So in this video we are going to have a look at this device. This is a Samsung Note 1 which is released back in 2011 and was a really good phone for at that time, and it was a huge phone actually. Many people actually criticize it, but now you can see everyone wants a big phone. So the Samsung Note series started with this device, and it came with actually pretty amazing things for that time. So now we are going to see how usable this device in 2023. So this device I got only for $7 with few problems, few issues which I have already solved. So when I got this device, soft keys were not working. So usually in Samsung devices you will have this problem that the soft key doesn't work, but in this particular device the soft key actually directly not working, means the light also not there. So there is two meaning, is that it could be two issue with that. One is software issue or one is hardware issue. So I have checked it. So if you are having some issue with your soft keys, you can type this code and you can update the soft key drivers actually. So this, and it will open a custom menu here, so you can directly update the driver. Then it may fix the issue and your soft key will work. But in my case the soft key will not work after this thing also, because the hardware was not working. So the problem was that maybe at some point it was dropped from the hand and the ribbon cable was come out. So I put it back and the keys are working fine actually, so no issue with that. And even after this, like 10 years later also, the keys are working just fine. Even home button is also not mushy like other devices. It's just work just fine. So this device now working very well, and it is like the processor of this actually dual core processor with 1 gig of RAM. And there were two variants of this device, one is 16 gig and one is 32 gig. The one here is actually 16 gig, although it doesn't matter because you can put SD card here. Now we are going to see how usable this device is. So one good thing about this device for 2023 is that it does support LTE. So if you put your SIM card, you still can connect to internet and you can use your internet. But the main issue of this device is it's running on Android 4.1, and there are some custom ROM available for this device. You can take it to like Android 6 or 7 maybe. But the issue with this device actually, it has like dual core processor which struggles in every way in old latest Androids. So in this case also this device was struggling a lot with custom ROMs. Then I just put stock ROM back here, because not really usable on those ROMs too, because it will struggle a lot that you will not going to use this device. And another thing of this device is that there is a S Pen here which also kind of useless. So it is working just fine. And one thing I have noticed that this device actually has a very beautiful display, although it is a 720p display, but it is really beautiful because it's in an AMOLED panel. But the issue with this display is also that it is like sluggish a bit. Maybe it is not fully 60 fps display, I don't really know. It is quite sluggish, but it does work actually. If you are using like in a latest phone, when you get this device in these days, you will feel very bad about that because it feels slow. So as you can see, when you touch and everything, it's slow. Rather than that, it is completely working device. But now come to the main issues. So I have tried to log into my Gmail in this device. Probably Gmails like Google things are not working on Android 4.1. Although I do have another device which running on Android 4.1. I did able to install log into my Gmail, but in this particular device I was not able to do anything here. I have tried many times, but still it is not working. Probably what I can do is that just update it to like whatever custom ROM available for this device, maybe Android 5 or 4, that will be good. So now let's, as you can see, I have connected to Wi-Fi. Even it can't really load maybe YouTube. So let's try to load YouTube. So YouTube, okay. Yes, as you can see here, it is trying to load YouTube, but it is taking a lot of time. If you take a Windows phone from 2011 with 512 MB of RAM and 8 GB of storage, it will perform much better than this device right now. Although in Windows phone you can't really do much, this one is Android phone. You have a lot of things you can do with this device, like updating to custom ROM and other things. But if you are in stock ROM, I think Windows phone will do much better than this. If you use an, as you can see, the browser is kind of useless. And if you don't have like other device, or if you don't have any kind of like computer and other things, you can't really install even browser also. So let's try to install BIA browser here. So okay, we will directly, so yeah, I hope I will be able to download, but I don't think I will be able to download. I have tried many times actually in many devices which running on, as you can see, we are having certificate issue at first, and it does load the page here. Let's try to download, continue. So I do have a very good Wi-Fi here, and if we go here, as you can see, it is like the browser support like Android 4.0, so it should work on this device. And it is started downloading, then maybe it will stuck on here, you will not be able to download anything here. So one thing you can do, like if you have this device, if you have to use other device, like copying the file from another device APK and just put it here and you can use it, the browser. Rather than that, you can't do much with this device actually. Even the camera is also not really good, although in the back camera, so the back camera is 8 megapixel camera, as you can see. It can shoot 1080p videos, but not really good. And the front camera is terrible. It is 2 megapixel, but it is really bad. Even if you take a iPhone 5 or 4S, the BGA camera on those 1.3 megapixel camera on those device far better than this one actually. So what you can do with this device? So basically, it will be a good thing for the kid to watch cartoons or other things. And also you can read like books here. So the display is 16 by 10 display, so it looks bigger than usual displays. So you can read books on this device. And also the battery is not really good on this device. The older devices use a lot of battery, but the AMOLED panel actually helps a lot in this case, but working just fine actually. For phone calls and messaging, you can still do those things. And if you want like few more things, you can just install a custom run and you can do whatever you want. And not really a bad design also, not really. And actually it's a very big phone, is rather than if you take a device which has this kind of display nowadays, the footprint is smaller than this device. But it is a huge device, but works really well, even usable in 2023 for phone call and messaging. But I will not recommend anyone to buy this kind of devices because it doesn't work actually. So if you have one of these, you can use this device or give it to your kids to play with. So that's it all about Samsung Note. Really good device for 2011, but for 2023 kind of useless. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.